Hello, everyone. Sorry, a little fashionably late as usual. I was trying to send out a link because I think that Law Talk with Mike is going to join me, and we're going to have a little chitty chat about the Super Bowl and maybe some fun stories. But it's not going to be a marathon, guys, because I've got to get home. It's Valentine's Day, and I asked my kids to please clean the house, and hopefully they do. We'll see how that goes. But without any further ado, look who's here.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Well, it's a Monday, and I like to just kind of have a nice little chat on Mondays. Maybe we can do a world premiere of my husband's newest advertising because
That'd be
it's
cool.
pretty funny. But in the meantime, I'm going to.
Are you off from work this week?
No. Only Judge is off this week. So, no, I was there, on time-ish this morning.
You might want to mend some.
What? What did
I don't want to discuss your files. Okay.
Oh.
I can think of some work you need to do.
There's always, hey, look at that. My warden's calling, aka my child. Forgot to turn that ringer off. There's always work to be done. So even if Judge is gone, we got plenty of things to do. So, Mike, did you watch the Super Bowl?
I did not.
What?
I was doing a stream. It was this interesting case. There was this interesting case in this room 3B.
Oh no, you did one about me?
Yeah. I was doing a stream.
Oh gosh.
Well, actually, it wasn't a stream. It was I taped it, but it was a premiere, and I was doing it. And then in the comments, someone said, "Oh, thank goodness this isn't going on during the halftime show." I'm like, "Oh man, it's
you really screwed up, man. You made me compete with a halftime show. It was like
it was earlier.
Proportions.
No, it was good times. You and TJ carried the day there. You weren't even trying. You guys are funny. You look like twins, like obviously fraternal, I guess. But
no, TJ's pretty early.
Well, the reactions were whatever. It was appropriate, but you were both just simultaneously same scenario. It was funny.
Oh, as much as we can butt heads like a good pair of siblings or something, there are times where his thoughts are right on point with my thoughts. So. Is kind of nice.
Well, you guys are on the same side there.
Right. And then we don't get that too often. Actually, my husband was even like, why is TJ prosecuting? Yeah. Like, he does sometimes. So anyway.
I get that question constantly. But like, how come they're both prosecuting? Or how come he's a defense attorney and a prosecutor? I need to get him on. You got to.
I feel like he might be open to
shy?
that. Shy? Are you joking? Like, no. No. And okay, so the comments are like hit or miss, like over here. I'm kind of like watching them as I scroll through, like whether people like the halftime show or they were like, meh, not a fan of it. But I'm telling you, did you go back and watch it at least, like a recorded version of it? You even know who was in the halftime?
I have zero interest. I'm completely out of it. I have no idea.
You don't like music? It was like a concert with a football game on either side.
I probably wouldn't know anybody who was there.
Really?
I'm an odd guy.
Oh, apparently.
It's deep time with Law Talk with Mike here.
Yeah, like tell me your musical genre.
Let's explore.
Choice. Yeah, I mean your musical genre. Kind of says a lot about you. I'm very eclectic. I like pretty much all types of music. So, and I was actually at the Super Bowl in 2007 when Prince was performing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but it was cool until it rained and it was cold. Like Florida shouldn't be cold and rainy, but yet it was. And so
it is a lot.
At each seat, you had like the commemorative seat pad, which was cool. Like I still have my Super Bowl seat pad and it had a little pouch on it, and in it was a pen light. So at halftime, it had like a little instruction, like at halftime, you're also supposed to get your pen lights out and, wave them around or whatever. And your hometown team, well, your chosen hometown, the Chicago Bears, were in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Do you remember this happen? Did you even watch?
Everyone. It's funny. Everyone thinks it, which is fine. I don't care, but everyone thinks I'm like a Chicago sports fan. But I grew up in Michigan.
Well, right, but Travis
when
doesn't have a professional.
You get who you like when you're like, I don't know, 5 years old as a man.
Yeah, but like Traverse City, you're kind of like partway. You could be a Green Bay Packers fan.
I was a Detroit Lions fan all day long.
Oh, so were you happy?
Detroit Lions, Detroit. It was Michigan stuff. Michigan all the way.
Were you happy for Matt Stafford then to pull out a win with
Yes.
the Rams team? Yeah, I mean that was nice. I thought there was a few moments where I thought the Lions and him were coming back for a moment, but no, they did well. But
I always felt bad for. I liked him when he played for the Lions because they were semi decent. But I thought, boy, it's a waste of a good player.
I have a lot of Lions fans in my family and Bears fans in my family, so not many Packers fans. I mean, they get friends that are Packers fans, but I don't have a super strong allegiance to any of them. I love a good sports game, but sports ball. My friend Erin is like, yay, sports ball, because she doesn't really know much about sports. I'm slightly above that. But I think you might have heard of a few of the artists that were on the halftime show. Do you know of a Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
Okay.
But am I familiar now? Yeah, you know what I mean? Am I listening to it now? Like, I know he's famous, right?
Right. But like they played the music from years ago.
I'm old and out of it, you know? I would probably recognize it, but like I couldn't name a Dr. Dre song. You know what I mean? If you played it, I would probably know it.
Okay. Well,
but I'm not like, I'm excited to hear Dr. Dre.
Well, right. I can't, quote the song lists on his album. I don't know when his most recent album was, but have you heard of an artist called Eminem, Marshall Mathers?
I do know Eminem. I know Eminem a little bit.
Okay. He's a good Detroit boy, right? 8 Mile? Great song. Okay.
I grudgingly like some Eminem. I do. I think there's merit to Eminem.
Okay. All right. We're getting there.
But some of his behavior is difficult for me to tolerate.
There are some things in our own past, I'm sure, that we regret.
Well, not me.
Right. Have you heard of an artist named Miss Mary J. Blige?
Well, I again.
Okay, so
I would know. She's famous. I've heard. I'm sure I've heard music, but like I couldn't name you a song.
A little newer, Kendrick Lamar. No,
nothing.
Okay,
never even heard.
I didn't recognize his song either, though. He was Grammy nominated a few years ago, and I did know that song, but he did not play that one. Have you heard of an artist named 50 Cent?
No. Oh well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You said no, but it's because I pronounced it. 50?
Yeah, because you're being funky about it. Yeah. Then it
No,
clicked.
I think that's how he says it. I mean, we can ask him. And then my personal fave, Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I know that a little better.
So I'm telling you, for people that grew up in the 90s and 2000s, it was a thing of beauty. It was really nice, I thought. So I'm sad that you didn't watch it.
My crowd's more like Glenn Miller and that kind of thing, Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, see now you know how I feel.
Well, there's something for everybody. Even my dad was like, I didn't really enjoy it. I'm like, it's okay, Dad, you don't have to. But my mom thought it was nice. So, so anyway, that was my fun is watching the Super Bowl and hanging out with my family to do that. But we stayed up a little too late, so getting to work was a little rough.
Yeah, well, you had fun.
Yeah, we did have fun. It was a lot of fun.
I'm getting on a plane at the crack of dawn to go to a tropical island here. So
Whoa, the Naughty Adventure Fund actually worked. You actually have gained enough. But guys, I should have a Naughty Adventure Fund. I'm fun. I like adventures.
Well, I was telling Artie this the other day. That actually came about because this was slightly before your time. There was a little controversy about a creator called Virgo Triad, who basically was scamming people or whatever, and it was always doing GoFundMe's and all this crap. So then whenever people get on there, I'm like, I want to be clear. If you're doing something for my channel, don't think you're giving to charity. You're just being nice to me and supporting the channel. So my facetious way of saying that is, please give to the Mike's Nutty Adventure Fund. Like,
I think that makes a lot of sense, actually.
That was my way of being transparent. Like, no, you're just being nice to me is what you're doing.
Right,
you know?
right. So I think that's very noble. You know, you definitely have to put it out there. Now, is it my hope that if I were to raise like $500,000, I would build a gym for our high school? Absolutely. But if we're talking only a couple $100 here and there, it's going to go to the goat treat, something. Oh, secret squirrel. Thank you.
Hi, secret squirrel.
My Naughty Adventure Fund.
I can assure you there will be no gymnasiums purchased with Mike's Naughty Adventure Fund. I will tell it. Any of my viewers who happen to be here.
always hopeful that some charitable benefactor like Mike would just throw that money toward the kids needing a gymnasium. But, okay, so what, you didn't watch any of the commercials then, did you?
I didn't watch anything. I don't.
You're killing me.
I literally, I know. Sorry, you asked me to hop on, and I have no cultural reference. It's awful.
It's okay. It's all right. But I'm just going to set this up for you. One of the best commercials included all the goats. I'm not joking. Goats in outfits, costumes, goats like in elevators. It was a Disney Plus, as I recall. I should probably remember that. But now I'm gonna have to find it, like look it up and play it for you, so you can enjoy all the little goats in outfits. And my brother looked at me. He's like, "So are you gonna like be putting your goats in outfits now?" Like, I already do, actually. Maybe better ones, but yes, super cute.
Maybe Josie started a trend.
Josie, she's the OG, man, the original goat. The barn animals fun. Thank you, David Palamaris. I think I'm saying that right. I do want to build onto my barn so that, have more room for more animals. Which brings up a sad event that happened just prior to Superbowl yesterday. The kids are like, "Hey, Mom, there's a giant bird on the barn." I'm like, "Oh, well, we have bald eagles. There's a bald eagle nest that's kind of well known around here. And the eagle population has been growing." So I thought, oh, maybe it's like a bald eagle. And so I look out there, and there's this big bird, and it's sitting on the fence post right by the barn. Like, oh, it was just on the barn roof. Now it's on the fence post. I'm like, oh, cool. I look, I get out my binoculars because I'm a nerd and have them. And I was like, ooh, that's a hawk. Uh-oh. Like, I hope it's not eating our chickens. Like, we only have the 2 laying hens and then Snowstorm the rooster. And so I go down there to check things out. Can't find my chickens anywhere. I'm like, oh God. And I walk out, and right under the fence post where that giant bird was Snowstorm with his heart ripped out, which ripped my heart out. I was so mad because he was still warm, and made me so angry.
Aren't they in the barn?
No, they free range. Like they go outside and get fresh air and scratch around. Like, son of a biscuit. So then I sent the kids on a search for the other 2 birds. Can't find them anywhere. They're out there for 25 minutes searching for these birds. They come back they're hiding in the goat pen. Josie is probably protecting them because she's a good farm manager. But yeah, Snowstorm went down in a blaze of glory protecting his ladybirds. So pretty disappointed. But I know. So there's a sad story for the Super Bowl. But, farm life isn't for the faint of heart.
That is too much effort for me. I can tell you right now.
Well,
I want to squeeze the goats and the sheep in the worst way, but the maintenance, no.
Yeah, I mean it's a little much. I need to build a covered chicken play area so that we don't have this problem again. So we'll see.
I saw you say that. I think
thanks for the $10 for my $500,000 gym, baby. Woo-hoo.
I saw you say that. I think on one of your videos or something. Where did I see this? Or was I don't know. We were on a stream or something. You said that your husband's not a farm guy.
Oh God, no. Mm-mm.
So you drug him into this.
I did, kicking and screaming.
He might be a saint.
Oh, he probably is a celestial being of some sort because he puts
Because
up
I'd just be like,
a lot.
no.
Wait, no is not an
That-
answer for
that is
me.
that's a hard
No,
no.
no
Like,
is not an acceptable answer. Not at all. So I'm gonna see if I can find my husband's newest video while we're chitter chattering here. Maybe that'll be what we do because it's pretty funny. I think you might like it. Speaking of, crap that my husband puts up with me, the video vault. Oh gosh, I should probably have set this up a little better because I don't even know if I can get into my Facebook while I'm on here. Have you ever done any promotional videos for your law office?
really, YouTube.
Oh, I mean, that is
I did
promotional.
advertising. I had a billboard. And
Oh, really?
I was on TV a bunch, like back in the day. That's what we used to do. That's when I sort of did this YouTube thing. I'm like, this is awesome. I don't need
Way
I don't need
cheaper.
a case for them to come like take a video of it. I can just do this whenever I feel like it.
Right. I mean, that is really convenient. So when you had the billboard, was it like highway, city?
It was right. It was that particular billboard was in Gary, Indiana, of all places.
Oh, really?
It was right over the baseball stadium there.
So
Right over,
like off of
90
I-80,
or something like something like that.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. It's been a few years.
Probably a decent location. Did you
Yeah.
track it to see like how much actually came from the billboard?
Well, yeah. I mean, I tracked it old school. Like when people call,
When
I
they
go,
came in,
"Where'd
where'd
you
you
get my
see my
number?"
name? Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I saw it on a billboard. Like, oh, well,
Yeah.
okay then. Great. It's working. We're looking at getting an electronic billboard for the fairgrounds because they were saying our fair directors, like my dad, who climb up on this giant scaffolding, are getting a little too aged to safely climb up there. I'm like, let's get a billboard that's electronic so we just can mess with it. So those things are really expensive.
Yeah.
We'll see how far we get with that. But okay, I was able to log into my Facebook. Now I just gotta go find my husband's video. He's like, make sure you share my video. Yes, because everybody loves a good.
Oh, he loves it. Absolutely.
And I will say they're pretty good. I give them credit. It's Hype Brand Management, man. They do such a nice job. All right, Davis and Davis, insurance and real estate. Here we go.
Well, I mean, I'm feeding back for some reason. Is this? Can I just put it here? I don't know. Is that better?
Oh, hold on. I got to pause this. All right. Mike, I found it. This will be like our final hurrah here if I can get it to work correctly. Because then I got to go home. It's Valentine's Day. I'm hoping the kids made me some sort of, treats or something. We'll see. All right. Here we go. Share screen.
Yes. C. Chasick, you're correct.
What you got? Who's your entire screen? Window, Chrome tab.
Let's not discuss it here.
What are you doing? All right. I think this is. There she goes. All right. You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
See if the sound is okay. Uh-oh, did it go down?
Ted Davis, the jovial face of insurance here in St. Joe County and probably the butt of.
Can you see it?
I can't see it.
Oh, shoot. I think it's because I took it off the screen.
The only place where his cell phone conveniently can't be reached by any of his customers.
We're at Sturgeon Lake in Colon, Michigan. I've been fishing out here for 40 years. You got to stay warm. If you don't stay warm, you don't catch fish.
You see, Ted spends the majority of his life catering to the needs of his customers, which he loves doing. But even Ted Davis needs a getaway. Even Ted Davis is human.
This part of the lake, there's never anybody around but me and the eagles.
And the hawks that eat my poor birds.
Professional fisherman. No, he's much more ambitious than that.
I'd like to own a fishing lodge. I wouldn't care if the guests come, but I'd want to own the lodge and pretend, and then me just go do all the fun stuff.
But Ted's not going anywhere, at least not right now. He loves this county, he loves his customers, and he loves their money.
Well, you're right. You are correct. You have to listen to your customers and find out about them. It's a relationship. I do believe that my grandfather and my father and myself all really truly cared about our customers and the people of St. Joe County.
Tad Davis puts the man in outdoors man, and his last name puts the age in agent, because Davis and Davis has been serving St. Joe County since 1927.
That's pretty darn impressive.
That was fun. And like,
It's funny. The voiceover is really well done.
yeah, I mean they're a professional group. It's funny because they're like based out of Sturgis, Michigan, which is a tiny area, but the production quality. The one guy worked out in LA for a while, and the other two are local guys that are from here, and they just are so freaking creative. And yeah, Tad drops it on me the other day. He's like, "Is the house clean?" Like, I mean, yeah, as clean as it's probably gonna get. He's like, "Oh, I have some people coming over." Like during the workday? What are you talking about? And it's like, oh, well, we're filming for a new ad. So, I mean, obviously they didn't film that part inside, but I think it's just Sam and Brett and Liam or whoever were coming. So, yeah, and then they just a week later, this pops in and he reviews it. Like, yeah, I like it. So, I don't know, man. If I had those skills, we'd be like knocking out videos.
You're already booming. What are you talking about? You're at almost 5,000. Look at you.
I haven't even looked at that in a while. I should probably look at that.
I know, like when we started this, you guys, when you're like, I like to do this on Mondays. I'm like, oh, who do you think you're talking to here?
Like,
I was here when this all started like 6 weeks ago. Okay,
right, that's true. Like, I think I should do something. Well, then I feel bad because Judge Middleton's off all week. I'm like, people might forget about us. Like,
yeah,
like forget that we even exist or something.
You know what? But there's no problem because when that happens.
Oh,
we just go right on over to the 36th District Court.
Yeah. Where are we at? You are in the 36th District Court.
Actually, I was in the 57th Circuit Court this morning for to see Judge Goth here. It was pretty interesting.
Wait, was that the one that's up by the UP or in the UP?
Well, they're in. He's in Sheboygan. I don't know if you know the Northern Michigan. I don't even know
that's
that well.
Right at the
almost to the bridge. It's probably an hour from the bridge.
That's what I thought. So yeah, I watched some of those. I need to go back and get caught up on some of your videos.
Well, today, as usual, I do this and I call them wild goose chases because I'll go on these calls like if I'm following a case. It did happen with a certain case in 3B, which won't be mentioned, but sometimes they either don't call it or the defendant doesn't show up.
Yeah, or like something, like changes last minute that you're obviously not aware of because you're not part of it.
And we're used to it because that's court. We do it every day. We're like, yeah, okay. So if I have 15 things up, 3 of them won't go or won't show up. Okay, that's a normal Tuesday, is what it is.
Exactly.
But when you're on a live stream, it's a little different. She did not show up. She was supposed to, after a few Zims, was supposed to make a live appearance, and then the defendant said that she was in treatment for something. She probably
that could mean a lot of things.
Yeah, it really
treatment's
could.
A pretty broad statement.
But he accepted that at face value, and probably should, and probably should.
Yeah. Hey, tip out there for anybody who has had problems. I noticed somebody's like, I didn't get a notification. If you're an OG subscriber to me, my channel was originally set to be for kids. And so you have to unsubscribe and then resubscribe. Then you should be able to get notifications and ring the bell thing. So, Mike, I don't think you've had that problem because I bet you were not a 4Kids channel ever.
Oh, that's cute. You're doing the mom like I'll do a YouTube channel, and then Law Talk with Mike comes and just annihilates that whole Disney situation.
No, kids don't watch this. No, I thought like if it was not for kids, it sounded very nefarious. Like, oh, it's not for kids, but it really just. I don't really know how they.
It's actually inverted for YouTube because like if it's for kids, it's like this big hassle with COPPA and all these statutes and all this nonsense. You're really better off. I mean. YouTube really keeps it clean.
Yeah, I mean, I actually have been very impressed with how they handle stuff and, the notifications that they give creators to, hey, there's like I had uploaded but hadn't released one of Tad's things. And they're like, oh, you you have a copyright, but it's not a copyright strike, there must have been like a song or something that Hype used.
It's a claim. Yeah.
Yeah. So but it was really easy. I mean, I just didn't use the video then. It's about pet insurance. So if you really want to know, just go to Dad's website and look at it. I mean, you can.
Those are all the things you learn, boy.
It is crazy how many things kind of like pop up. You're like, oh, didn't know that. Should have probably known that. Well, okay, we're learning. So
it is such a learning curve when you're doing this. And I've seen you grow. It's really cool because you've had no time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of, hey, in my spare time, like I mentioned to my husband, like, oh, well, if we don't have dinner plans, like I'll just do a quick live stream. And he's like, I'm like, that. What's with the breath there? And he's like, well, I was hoping we could get the kitchen cleaned up, like, because our party last night. I'm like, maybe if I text the kids and say, if you guys would clean the kitchen, I would really be happy. Maybe we could go out to eat or something. So we're going to see what happened, but I'm not sure.
I don't know. You just hooked them up with a pile of free advertising here.
I know. I am like, you should be happy. I just premiered and there's people like everywhere, 113 people right there watching that. I mean, it's only licensed in Illinois, Michigan, and Indiana, but there's got to be a few people that know somebody there, right? But David is asking, what court case would you use to teach kids about law? Is that like a dig at me because I was a kids channel first? I was thinking I was like focusing on goats more when I started this, but then people care about the law, so I don't know what I would use. The Hatfields and McCoys maybe teach people to stop fighting so much. Does Tad not know how to clean, Sammy? He does, but his thoughts on that and my thoughts on that are very different. So anyway, well, I promised that I would try to be home at 6. It's now 6. So Mike, any Valentine's plans for you? Petting the dogs?
Yeah, I've got a hot date with a pug named Jack. And I'm not making that up.
I hope you got Jack some doggy treats.
Yeah.
That's the least that you could do.
Oh, I can't wait. He's going to be where I'm going.
Yeah, I'm going to probably go home and check on the 2 surviving big chickens. The one doesn't free range, so I think she's okay. And give everybody some treats, And Taco. Uh-oh. Hold up. Tyrant Slayer Studios is suing you. Oh, man.
Come on. Are you really worried about that? Send me the pleadings.
People can sue.
Send me the pleadings so I can go, wow.
Right. I mean, do you really want to spend money responding when it's probably going to get kicked from the get-go? Eh.
Well, I don't know. Did you do something? Did you do something dopey, Taco? That's my question.
Yeah. What did you actually do to bring upon you the wrath of the Tyrant Slayer? Thanks. Cause for some animal feed. We go through a lot of freaking feed. Let me tell you, it is not.
What about you? You don't want to go out tonight? It's Valentine's.
I mean,
wait, you probably do. No.
I don't want to cook. I'm telling you, I'd get pizza or something. I just don't feel like cooking. But our restaurants around here, we don't have a ton, and their hours are kind of funky. And then, since it's a special night, some of them are reservation only. I can't make reservations and stick to a plan like that. I gotta fly by the seat of my pants. That's how I roll. So, look, Taco sent it to you via Instagram. Mike, if you want my, 2 cents, forward that sucker on to me.
We'll take a look at this. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Did he actually file suit, or is this a claim on YouTube? That's my question.
Oh.
I highly doubt if they have to bring in action that if this guy, I don't even know, I haven't even seen him, but he's around. He's like a really dopey auditor type guy or whatever.
Okay.
There's no way he can draft an appropriate complaint. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, and in Michigan we have civil litigation. It costs money. There are filing fees involved, and depending on how much the damages are that are claimed, it could be a very expensive filing fee. So I don't know. It sounds like I'm suing you. It's like, oh, they sent you a letter that says they're going to sue you. Meh.
Yeah.
But if you get something that's like a summons and complaint, then you might want to be worried and, get yourself a written answer and get an attorney who knows what the heck they're doing in that area of the law. So,
Absolutely.
all right. Well,
All right. Well, happy Valentine's
you
Day.
didn't have any input on the Super Bowl halftime
I
show.
know. I feel bad.
Or the commercial.
I don't watch any TV. I don't watch any TV at all.
Listen,
Ever.
I have very limited time to watch TV, so I make it count when I do. And if there's goats in costumes, I'm in. So I'm in.
I'll have to check that out now.
Link, but well, hey, thanks for hopping on last minute. That's just.
It was fun. It's always fun.
Yeah. So hey, you take care. Take care of that puppy of yours, and lots of treats. And everybody else, thank you for sitting in to the Monday Madness. Not a whole lot to chat about, but we'll try it again this week. So.
It was fun.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.